Hi everyone, I just wanted to quickly make a video because I haven't done one in forever, and let you know some stuff that's going on. All my shit's packed up, so I don't have any lights or really anything, so I haven't really been doing any videos. I've just been focusing on getting myself together and making sure my boyfriend's ready to move. It's been so much on my plate. Thank God for acupuncture. That is a lifesaver. Moving means I have to get a new job, I have to make new friends in the area, and I have to get new doctors as well as find those places that I need. You know, we all need a laundromat, we all need fun activities, so I'm gonna have to find like all new things. So it's crazy. It's so much at one time to be able to get a hold of. I like feeling like I'm in control, and at this point I don't really feel like I have control over what's gonna be going on in my life. There's a lot of uncertainty, and that is really scary. I think we can all relate to having instability and understanding how that is really hard to deal with. It's something that you learn how to deal with throughout your life, and it's quite complicated, that you just kind of have to let go. Let go and let live. You know, like you can't control it, you just have to go with it and know you're gonna figure it out. But that is so hard to do, especially if you're like me and you want to know the future and you want to be able to control everything. I'm also dyeing my hair. Right now it's like this really light lavender, almost like a gray lavender, and on the side is blonde. I'm going to eventually have it be completely blonde. Now I have to wait 1 week before I can process my hair again. I don't want it to fall out, so I have to just suffer through a week. Currently stopped taking my antidepressants. I'm really trying to do something where I don't use medication as a crutch. It is only there for temporary assistance. It doesn't really solve any problem. I'm really trying to learn and get the tools that I need to solve these issues and not need that crutch. So that's what I'm doing right now, and it's been really hard. I definitely have been feeling all these emotions again that I thought I put to rest, but they're all coming back up, and I'm realizing that maybe this medication that I've been taking has been suppressing these emotions that I probably need to deal with. With the move and the not taking the medication, it's a lot to deal with at one time, so that might not have been a smart idea, but I just felt like it was time for me to get off prescriptions. I don't like feeling like something controls me. My emotions are all like crazy, like I feel dissociated. So it's been really weird and scary, but I think it's something that is good. I have a tattoo! Look at it. It's so cool. It says, "It's always darkest before the dawn." I got that because I have been through so much bullshit in the last few years. Some of it was my fault. Other events just were unfortunate. I didn't necessarily deserve to have them happen, but they did. Well, honestly, I have had some really dark times my whole life, with me cutting myself back in high school because I couldn't figure out who I was. I didn't fit in anywhere. Couldn't make friends. Like, I was so lost and alone and didn't know how to deal with it, except that was my outlet. Listening to sad Florence and the Machine songs and cutting myself. I even one time took a serrated bread knife and I literally cut my wrist. I was just sawing at it right in front of my parents because I was that desperate to get help, and I was that sad. They didn't even send me to a hospital, first of all, so I didn't even get the help that I wanted, but I was just that fucked up that I actually had the balls to cut myself, which I was doing in private, in person, in front of my parents. That takes some big balls, and that is a huge statement that I was making about how sad I really was. So yeah, I have had dark times all throughout growing up, and then some really dark times recently. I've always been okay. When my father passed away, I thought that was the end of my world and I was not going to be able to make it. And I went through a year of craziness, just acting out, being a rebel, and just abusing my body because I didn't know how to deal with what was going on. And I will say, I thought I did put everything to rest, but I am definitely realizing that medication helped me put some of the stuff to rest, but it's just been subdued, and now it's coming back up to the surface, and I'm realizing that I need to take care of this the right way, which is to let it out through videos, through writing, all that kind of stuff, so I can understand what's going on in here, because when you understand yourself, you can do anything. You don't need alcohol, you don't need drugs, you don't need prescriptions, you don't need anything. When you understand yourself, you understand how to control your emotions, to be able to deal with what life throws at you in the proper way. I've been so overwhelmed that I just want to give up. Just throw in the towel. Just quit. Just stop. This is just such crazy shit. I just don't need to deal with it. And feeling like that is scary. And I just remember today that I've been through so much my whole life. I've been mistreated by people so much, and I've been so depressed my whole life. Why should I give up now? I've made it this far, I'm on my own, I'm pulled it together. Why should I give up now? I just feel like it's easier sometimes to just, if I just wasn't here anymore, I just didn't have to deal with all this stuff. There's just so much a person has on their shoulder as an adult. It's crazy. It doesn't make any logical sense. You can't keep pushing and trying and falling down and getting back up and trying and trying. I get exhausted sometimes and I just want to quit. And today, I remembered that no matter what I went through, I somehow pulled through. Sometimes I knew I would, and other times I really thought I wouldn't make it. I really thought that I would actually kill myself. It's scary when you feel like that. And I felt like that many times. And it would be a lie if I sat here and said that I never tried to end things. Because I did. And I'm surprised I wasn't successful. That one time I tried a year ago. I'm shocked. I made it. I was very, very lucky. And making it through that just showed me that I can do anything. But it's hard. And everything is overwhelming. And I just don't understand why we have created a society for ourselves that is literally set up for us to be miserable and fail. I mean, we all have reasons to kill ourselves, but why should we let the world beat us down? Why should we let all of these negative things win? We shouldn't. If we can get through the darkness, then we can do anything. I mean, that is why I got this tattoo that says, "It's always darkest before the dawn," which really emulates my life, which is that it is and has been always darkest before things get better. I thank you guys so much for watching this update on what's going on, and I hope that you stay tuned for my next video, which will be of my new apartment. So I'm really excited to show you that, and I'm really hoping that everything goes well. This is craziness for me. Well, catch you on the next one.